Hi, Aquarius. Welcome to your annual forecast. So I'm going to be dividing this into two. All right. All right. So let's see. You got a victory, blossoming abundance, envy. Be careful of envious people around the month of March. Harvest and cornucopia around uh okay, harvest cornucopia around the month of April. You need to be patient around May. You also need to fix your fifth chakra, which is you're gonna be guided by Archangel Gabriel. So I guess strategy, the thinking woman, temple path, happy family, yin yang. Oh, good for you. Okay, January there will be a victory. Okay, that's gonna be coming your way. February, whatever it is that you work hard for, it will be coming to a blossoming abundance. Be careful of jealous and envious people around the month of March. You're also going to be harvesting and money coming in. Okay, around the month of April, you need to be patient. Around the month of May, you need to fix your fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel, and you need to strategize around the month of July. There is an analytical woman you could be dealing with, a Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Capricorn, around the month of August. And you might find yourself either restoring your spiritual health or seeking for some spiritual cleansing and healing around the month of September, October, you're going to have a happy family, or there will be a reconnection, forgiveness, and family healing. November, you need to come into balance. And December, singles, you're going to find yourself a new love life, or you're going to be restoring the harmony in your relationship for those of you who's already married. All right. Oh, this is for the highlights, okay? Okay, we got garden, bitch fire, escapist, feather. Right, so you're gonna have a blossoming garden. Okay, this one is something lovely will grow from this. So you're planting your seeds into something. Probably it's a job, or it's a, it's a could be it's also a relationship, and something's gonna be growing out of it. Castle, it's time for healing and at war. Free, let them go. So there is something that even though it's going to be hard for you to let go, but if it's actually for your abundance and for the better, let them go. Easier said than done, but you have to. Bitch fire, stand up for yourself. Flower, be honest with yourself. You're dealing with somebody who's also not honest, by the way. Escapist, come home to yourself. And mirror, treat your body like the palace it is. And feather, think first before you judge. Sundress, do it for you. Witch, justice is coming. Tower, unplug and relax for a spell. Library, take control of your own narrative. Okay. All right, mixed signals. So this is what's blocking you. For those of you who's having a hard time finding love, mixed signals. You don't let others know you are interested. Flirt and be approachable. It's like this is almost the same as ambivalent. It's like you're gonna try to date and date and date and date and look for someone, and then when you started falling for somebody, having feelings, you're gonna run away. Okay. Everyone leaves. Choose a partner who can commit to you and let yourself commit to them. If you will have this kind of thinking that everyone leaves, oh, you're just gonna leave me. It's like you're already projecting and manifesting. If you think that everyone leaves and people always walk out of your life, you know why? Because you're not letting them into your life. You're not letting them into your heart space. They don't know if you're into them, if you love them, if you want them. Okay, no one is going to be settling for just companionship, not unless that you're already like 70-year-old or something. All right. The reason why people leave is because they don't feel needed. They don't feel like they have a space in your life. Okay. Too much work. You tell yourself it's too much work, but it's really an excuse not to get involved. I mean, obviously, you want to be in a relationship, you want to have a long term. What is that? Like, it's just going to grow out of a magic bean? Of course, you have to work. It's a teamwork. Okay. You have to work as a team. When the other one is up, then whoever that's up, you have to pull the other one up. Okay. It's like you just have to create a ladder instead of just like pulling each other down. That's a toxic relationship. All right, too much. Oh my God, like too much work and then this is too much. You tell others too much about yourself all at once. Sit back and listen more. Try to play a little bit of a mystery. Okay. I mean, you can play your cards well, but don't show all of your aces. Judgment. Don't be too quick to count someone out. Be open and give them a fair chance. Sometimes the way you judge someone is actually wrong. Excuses. You have so many reasons that it never works out. Find reasons that it can work. Um, yeah, it's like you're just finding excuses like, oh, like it's never gonna work out because we're too different. Like I'm an air sign that is a water sign, or like this, and like there are too many excuses. But the thing here is you're just afraid. You're chicken shit. Okay. Like um you don't want to exert more effort, you don't want to invest because you feel like it's just a fucking waste of time. Then why are you dating? Okay. Also, when it comes to the judgment, let's say for example that you're above average, let's say. Okay, I'm not going to say that you're well off or that you're in a, but for let's say you're above average and you have more advantage, you have a stable job, yeah, you're receiving six digit salary every year. Okay, probably 600,000. Okay, and then there is someone who might be like lesser than you, like a normal worker, and then you feel like, this person is only coming to you once they approach you because they needed your money. Not everyone is after money. Not everyone can be bought. Not everyone can be fascinated by money. All right. So, all right. And then retreating. Your fear of being hurt has made you retreat. It's time to get and try again. I've been saying this over and over again. If you get hurt in the past, we all got hurt in the past. We all gone through failed relationships, failed expectations, fake people, fake soulmate. All right. We all go through that. But you know what? There are some people that comes into our lives as a lesson, as a catalyst, as a ladder for us to grow, for us to learn, for us to expand our horizon and our wisdom, for us to learn. If you would keep on building up walls around you, create a tower, or could you live in a watchtower? What are you gaining from that? Yeah, you're safe, but then what? As time goes by, when you're already old, what have you learned from a relationship? What have you learned from other human beings? What have you learned from relationships? Nothing. Retreating from relationships and retreating because you're so afraid of getting hurt just makes you look so dumb. Okay. It makes you look like you're more of an easy target and you're vulnerable. And yes, yeah, you keep on running away, keep on running away, and then what? Not all the time you can run away. Until when? Too soon. You get too serious too soon, get to know each other before committing fully. And this is also the problem. Okay, you're so afraid of getting hurt. It's like you're too full of contradiction. You're gonna retreat because you're so afraid to fall in love. But when you feel like, okay, this is the one, but you don't really see the other signs, you don't really balance things out. You don't give yourself enough time to get to know each other or get to know someone. Just because that someone is could be like they're an engineer, they have a very good job, they're driving their own car, they live in a posh place, they came from the so and so family. I mean, sometimes when someone is too perfect and too polished, sometimes there's something underneath. Could be a family history, could be some, mental state or mental thing. Could be that they are a narcissist, self-absorbed. Okay. They could be like mama's boy or papa's girl or something. Or could be that, this is one thing that I really hate about someone. When you're in a relationship, do not run back to your family right away when things go wrong or when there are some problems in your relationship, because sometimes too much involvement of a family in your personal decisions and personal matters, it doesn't help. It just worsens the situation, the problem, and it breaks down your connection. When you're in a relationship, talk about your problems and your differences together. Do not include or involve other people. Okay? So do not jump into a relationship just because that, oh my God, I started feeling something. This is the one. It's not. Expectations, when you expect too much, no one measures up. Ditch your list. Want what's real. When you have too much expectations and it doesn't meet your whatever it is that you're expecting from the relationship or from the person, then you retreat, walk away, and make some excuses not to make it work. And too passive, take initiative to meet someone and to keep the passion ignited, especially in bed. If you're too passive, you're too conservative, or you want to be chased even though you really, really want it, forget it. It's not going to work out. Not my type. Be open to different types of people because you may be surprised who you find. Be a little bit more open minded. Sometimes, I mean, you have your own standards, you know yourself, you know what you want, but you need to be a little bit more open minded. And getting hurt. All love comes with the risk of losing it. Don't be afraid to floss. Take a chance. This is almost the same. Okay, everyone leaves. Too much work, too much excuses, retreating, and then getting hurt. When you love, you love. Okay, not all the time. Like relationships are all rainbows and candies. It's not gonna be like you're riding a unicorn and riding, like sliding down the rainbow arch because you feel like love in relationship is like a la la land. All right. Most of the time when you're in a relationship, misery weighs more than love, but not to the extent that if it gets too toxic, then it's time for it to walk away. But when you're actually in your true soulmate, everything just matches. Not unless that both of you will change. Sometimes success gets in the way. All right. All right. So let's see. There are so many phases that you will have to go through in a relationship. All right. And at first, it's like, I always say this, even before, that life is like a video game. At first, during the first few stages, it's easy, like easy peasy. And, like it's a no brainer. But when you're already right in the middle of the game, down to the last stages, that's, where you really have to use your head, and where you really have to, like piece out the puzzles. And it's also the same when it comes to relationships. Of course, that there's no final ending, but then right after, the other chapter, or right after completing a certain phase or chapter, then there goes another. Okay. And you have to overcome your weaknesses. All right. So this is for the month of January. You might be dealing with some contracts or legal stuff. All right. You could also be dealing with a Sagittarius. Some of you could be going through a divorce. If this has worked, then I feel like you're also going through against some, like a fire sign. There's like a fire sign couple. There's like a fire sign people. Some of you are actually being bullied in your workplace. All right. Or there's, yeah, I got the 10 of swords. Some of you are actually dealing with some people that are taking advantage of you, cheating on you, framing you up. All right. Some of you have already like launched into some legal action. I think Justin Baldoni is Aquarius. Okay. He's also going, it's like he's suing everyone left and right. Anyway, I don't feel like he's gonna be winning though. Anyway, all right, so you're having some second thoughts, okay, about showing everyone the truth. But you know to yourself that it's like you're trying to find strength, but you know to yourself that you are not even on the edge. All right, there is something that you're currently struggling, but you're just like showing to the world, like, yeah, yeah, bring it on, like, just come to me, like you're gonna see what you're looking for. That kind of bravery. But on the inside, you know that it's you're kind of a little bit lacking. All right. You're also thinking of traveling along with your family. Will you be getting a support? I feel like you're only going to be getting a settlement. You're also going up against a couple, all right, that might actually just make a like an agreement with you. It's like this is based on their advice, but I feel like practically do not push this any further. If you're into some sort of a legal situation with somebody that that is actually bigger than you. Wait for the right time. If you want to get back at them, wait for the right time. You have to use your head for now and be practical. Otherwise, your boat might actually get capsized. Okay. So I don't feel like you're gonna be losing, but I feel like, no one is also gonna be a winner. Just to maintain peace, do not aggravate the situation any further. Okay. In your finances this month, it seems like there is something that you just need to. I mean, I'm not saying that this is going to be a very bad month, but it's going to be like up and down, up and down, up and down. All right. So whenever money comes in, please try to hold on to that. Of course, pay the bills, pay whatever it is that you needed to pay. But whenever there's an extra, do not buy or shop online and order this, order that, because you feel like, oh, there's another one coming in. It's gonna be a little bit stable, unstable this month. So up and down, up and down, up and down. All right. Although communications will start picking up around the last week of this month. But for the meanwhile, try to hold off any unnecessary expenses. You're looking for a new job, it's not yet the right time. Try to sit down for now. Okay. It's singles. You're gonna be dating someone who is, let's say, financially stable. Okay. And this one is about to get a divorce. This person's waiting for the right time. I feel like they're also kind of a bit of a player, but when they finally meet you, you are going to be giving this person a whole new perspective, and like they're going to see through relationship and love in a different light. I feel like this person might have to give up something so that they can be with you, probably a status, a position, I don't know, whatever it is. This person could have married somebody for money or status, or I don't know, whatever it is. And it seems like they know that if they really want to go for you, so this is somebody that you already know. They know that if you already, if they're gonna be like taking you seriously, then they have to give up something. There are a lot of people who actually wants this person, but this person is kind of, I'm picking up someone who's really numb when it comes to love and relationship. That's why they just went for a loveless relationship or loveless marriage because it's only for money. Okay. But when they meet you, when they finally saw you, they feel like, yeah, being with you would be the end of me or be, the end of my life as this and that. Okay. All right. Now for married people, you are carrying the burdens of the relationship on your own. You feel like your person is just like so and so. All right. You've been fighting, arguing, exchange of harsh words. All right. And you really want to get out of this dynamic. So there is a strong family involved. This the family is the third party. You're dealing with somebody that got no balls. Okay. They don't know how to make a decision of their own. And they always have to concede to their family. They always have to relay and confess and whatever. And for you, it's like you're already getting so tired of this situation because like every time that you have a problem, it is the family that talks to you. It is the family that keeps on getting in the middle of your relationship, and you're getting so sick and tired of this. So you feel like, you know what? You don't want to make some changes. You don't want to change this whole situation. I'm the one who's going to be, stepping in. I'm the one who's going to be stepping up and, let's call it quits. So your person is like, I mean, like they're also trying to think, or they're also trying to look into the possibility. But then, yeah, I mean, there's a strong influence of a mother here. Yeah, this is going to be the bottom line. Okay. Um, it might actually, get to that part. It might actually get down to that point, but I feel like, still, whatever happens, your person will still be choosing their family more than you. It's, just take it however it resonates. Okay. But it's kind of really painful to hear, but you married the family of your person, not your person. All right. Let's see. Migraine. You might also start feeling like, your head is getting thicker, or it's like, having some tingling sensation. Just be careful because it might also be the early signs of stroke. All right. Some of you may, like you've been trying to obtain pregnancy, but it's not really budging. You're having a hard time doing this. All right. Be careful. Some of you might have to see a podiatrist. Something about your nail or toe that needs to be seen by the doctor. Okay. Sore throat. Please be careful. Also, you might keep on biting your tongue. S- All right. Some of you, there is something that is already getting out of hand or getting out of control. Then just give me a second. All right. So some of you mentally you're already getting out of control. This is more of a like a mental health issue, okay, that you need to take care of. Some of you are even suffering, from a depression, stress, anxiety, panic attacks. You're getting some clammy, sweaty hands, and it's like, you feel like your mind is always racing. Try to meditate, probably go out more, go out in the nature, okay? Have a balanced lifestyle. Some of you even like overthinking too much. Do not make a decision when you're in a depression. You need the experts' help to this. Okay. Also be careful of ulcer because there are some of you, you're taking something that is just like burning your intestines. All right, February. You're having a lot of sleepless nights, feeling aggressive, and then you're going to be regretting your actions later on. There's something that you're trying to either, it's like you're trying to save face or trying to save your honor. I don't know. And then later on at the end of the day, you feel like, what if I'm going to what if I'm going to be defeated? What if I'm going to lose it? Okay. Some of you are not really in the right kind of mental state. Okay. Because of depression and anxiety, pressure from the society, family, surroundings. Okay. You need to travel. Like what I said, do not make a decision when you're not really in the right state of mind. Okay. You're just going to regret it. It's also going to be costing you a whole lot of money. Even if you have all the means, it doesn't matter. Okay. Also be careful of driving. You might actually walk away from a situation, scene, or a like an argument, and something might actually happen in between. Okay. Be careful of driving. Uh, some of you might have to sell something just to gain money and to support something like to support your claim. All right. Be careful of taking unnecessary actions. Ask for help for from some other people around you to assist you, enlighten you, and to understand you. Okay. I don't feel like it's going to be a bad month for you altogether, but you're letting the peer pressure of the society get the best of you. So let's see. All right, let's do the 5 row. Um, let's see. Wow, the king and queen, right after the other. You're going to be working well and blending well with somebody that can understand you. You're also going to be getting enough support if there is a project that you're trying to, take over, that you're trying to push. All right. There is something that will also be succeeding. And I don't know why. I don't know why this reading, and I don't know. I don't even know why I'm picking up that this reading is for somebody who's involved in the film. So anyway, so you're also going to be getting the support. Probably that this is for somebody that really needs to hear this. Okay. So never read anything about celebrities because I'm not really into celebrities or show business of some sort, but I'm being guided to, maybe somebody needs to hear this. If you're in the film industry, you're going to be getting the support of your producers and I don't know, whatever it is, whoever it is that's been like being surrounded by you. Some important people that will also be supporting your claim. Be careful of being manipulated and, acting like a puppet or being used to get back at somebody just to create a havoc or just to create some scenes or shake up. I feel like, people are watching you. Um, you're also going to be getting the support of, I mean, if you're already married, then you're going to be getting the support of your spouse. There is a window of opportunity that will be presented to you, but you're going to have a hard time accepting this. Like what I said, be careful of getting manipulated because the changes that are actually happening to you right now, it might actually get out of control. You might actually get framed, and somebody might actually be using you as a puppet. All right. Finances still looks good, but I feel like be careful of unnecessary expenses. All right. All right. You could be dealing with a fire sign. Okay. With a Leo. This person is very good looking, probably attracting a lot of peers, a lot of options. But this person will only have their eye on you. Okay. Like what I said, you're going to be changing this person's mind and perspective when it comes to relationships and love. And when this person, they're the type of a person that when they really like someone, are really focused and it's like they're laser focused on that person and that person only. And they're going to be giving they're going to try to woo you. They're going to try to, you know, make you feel like you are there, like they're your soulmate or something. If somebody is going to try and get you materially, I don't feel like this is going to last. Once they finally get what they want from you, they'll finally get your trust, your admiration, and your love and whatever. This person's going to start changing and say like, "Oh, the fun is over." Okay? Like, "Oh, I don't feel the same." Okay, off to another person. But if somebody will be like truly making an effort, not just by materialistic pursuits or something, like there is definitely like a time investment or like emotional investment, then most likely that's the one that is, most likely going to last. So you're dealing with somebody who is older than you, okay? Or it could be somebody's just matured, not necessarily. But I feel like, because there will be some other options. There will be some other options. Hold on, just give me a second. All right. I feel like, if you have some other options, I don't really feel like this is gonna turn out good. Okay. Um, Besides your other options are really no match for this other person who really want to get you. I feel like they're not just gonna be investing in you materially, but they are also willing to invest in you emotionally. So, whoever these other options are, they're no good. Don't waste your time on them. You finally found the one that I feel like will be making an effort. I don't feel like the feelings are going to be the same though. Okay, you're going to like them, but they're going to have more feelings and have more emotions than you. I mean, in some way, I feel like that's much better. Let's see. You and your spouse are actually keeping a lot of secrets from each other. And there's a part of you that feels like, I am so done with this. Okay. I'm so sick and tired of this. And you're just waiting for your person to make a decision. Your person is also waiting for you to make a decision too. So both of you are mirroring each other. Oof. Yeah, definitely this is going to be coming to an end. It's going to boil down into a divorce. Okay. Probably that it's not going to be happening this month of February, but this is going to be like boiling down into something that you're already expecting where it's going to go to. So family wise, I feel like you're gonna be so sick and tired of hearing them like, look, my son or my daughter's like this in marriage. We're married for this so and so years, and we, like it's like, it's all about them. But for you, it's like, you know what? I really don't want to hear it. You know, this is our marriage, this is our relationship. We need to fix this all together, and not you. I'm telling you, too much involvement of a family is not really that good. Something needs to change. Yeah, something needs to change. Otherwise, something needs to go. All right. All right. So some of you might actually be lunging into drinking. Also be careful of mixing it with some, what kind of substance it is. It might actually have a very bad effect in your heart. You might be experiencing some heart palpitations, anxiety, hallucination, sweating, sleepless nights. Your entire back might actually, be in a severe pain. It's actually because of the stress and depression. Okay, it will stem from that. And again, be careful of fire. Okay. Aside from that, I don't see, not unless that you do have a pre-existing condition, but aside from that, I don't see any major illness coming your way. Okay. All right. March. Let's take a look now. Month of March. Be careful of somebody that will be offering you help or that will be offering assistance, this person is not for real. It is just to sabotage you, set you up. Okay. There are two. One is a water sign, one is an air sign. Whatever that they're going to be offering you, it's not for real. Please be careful. This is just to set you up. And I mean, if you would just learn how to balance and how to navigate your way out of this without, without this too, because they're, this two are going to be like disturbing your peace, but you're going to be overcoming this with the right kind of judgment and balanced thinking. You're also going to be able to save more money. Okay. Or there's like a project that you're going to be working on, and, you're not going to be losing it. Someone higher and bigger is going to be helping you. This is like an Aries or Gemini. Okay, somebody who's like, it's a woman, but short haired, probably ash blonde, or like, you know, just normal blonde. And for some reason, I'm also picking up somebody who could be a Virgo, Aries, Gemini. She's around 70. Yeah, she's around her 70s or late 70s. She's the one that can help you and will also be protecting you from this scoundrels. Okay. They see you as an easy prey. Right. Money is gonna be coming in this month of March. I feel like you just need to balance the way you handle your finances. I feel like that you'll also be completing or will be awarded to more projects. Um, you feel like you really need it because you don't have any plans of backing down on something legal that you're already taking care of. But there will be some series of some of you might. Okay, I don't know why I'm picking up. Okay, anyway, some of you might actually be included in Cannes, like Cannes Film Festival. Some of you, your work might actually be recognized internationally. Okay, I mean, I'm telling you, I never did any celebrity reading in the past, and I don't have any intention to. But I'm being directed to, to read this. So anyway, so some of you, your works will be recognized internationally. Um, some of you might actually have something to do with carving or craftsmanship or anything that you're working with your hands, like in an artistic way. Some of you might also be I don't know why I'm picking up something like glamour. Okay. Anyway, probably that you're into fashion or something, and you're gonna be recognized globally. All right. All right. Mm, So you and your person, okay, are finally gonna be spending time with each other. Someone finally got their divorce finalized, okay, and now this person is free. Now they're also able to spend more time with you. From like they've already decided that they really want to invest in you or spend time. Some of you, this person actually live at a distance. All right, and you're gonna be happy. This is the time where you're gonna be like spending a lot of time together, making memories together. There is someone that's gonna be very disappointed about your decision, but so what? It's your life. It is what it is. Someone's gonna be acting very controlling towards you, and I feel like this is the other person. Not the person that you're gonna be going for. So you're also gonna see someone else's real color, and you feel like what? All right, now I realize I made the right decision. So you're going to be going for somebody who is more financially established and more matured. All right. There will be a sudden turn. Okay, that's going to be happening this month when it comes to your person. It's like they're going to try to woo you, they're going to try to turn this around. They're also going to try to um this is like a miracle. Somebody your person's one it will be asking for forgiveness. Um I mean, you still have a lot of love for your person. It's just that, this whole family thing is something that I feel like will never ever change. But, you're hoping that there is something somewhere down the line that your person will be saying, like, I'm going to be moving away from my family. I'm going to be controlling my family. My family's not going to be getting in between us. No, nothing of that sort will be said by your person. So you feel like, okay, I'm not going to be changing my mind. I'm still going to be going and leaving. Like I'm willing to give you a chance if you're also willing to. I'm not asking you to cut off your family, but put them where they should be standing, and that is behind us, not in front of us. So I feel like you're still going to be walking away because you're not going to be hearing the right thing that you really wanted to hear from them. Right. Be careful of driving at night. Okay, you might also have some issues with your eyes, and you might have a hard time like driving at night. All right. Also, be careful of truckers. Do not even drive, like anywhere near them or in between them. It's time for you to go for some cleansing or some not spiritual cleansing, okay? Some body cleansing. Please approach your gynecologist, especially if you're a woman. There's something that needs to be cleaned or something that needs to be like detoxified or remove something. Some of you might also be needing a biopsy. Okay. Um, you're gonna be traveling by land during this month, and I feel like, there is a trip that you might not gonna be able to complete because you're gonna have a very severe back back pain. Okay. And this might actually affect your project altogether. All right. All right. Let's take a look now. Month of April. This is the month where you're going to start feeling so pressured. Do not rush into making a decision. Um, you've done something that is like you did this all at the same time, and now all the bills are coming in, and for you, it's like, like, what am I going to do? Okay. You're gonna try to be happy. You're gonna try to show that you're happy, that you're good and you're great, but on the inside, you're already being rattled up. Something is not really, happening in your favor. You're also gonna start like having a lot of sleepless nights. Some of you might also start even crying at night. There is a lesson that you're failing to learn here, and the universe is already showing you the way out of it, but you are too blinded by rage, or you're being too blinded by your pride. Be careful of somebody that will be betraying you legally, or that will not going to be in your favor. I feel like that there is going to be one claim, all right, that you have filed, or that you're going to be getting, that's not going to be in your favor. You are going against a big boulder. Please be careful of acting on your ego. Okay, there is also something that you need to learn. Just give me a second. All right, so this month you're thinking of doing something big, aiming for something big. Your wish will be granted this month, but I feel like that there is something more that you really wanted to have, to see, and possess. All right. You might also be talking either to your boss or to a possible business partner, whatever this is that you're thinking of going something bigger. I feel like you're going to be successful, but it might take some time. For those of you who's looking for a new job, I feel like you're still going to be staying around wherever you are. Okay. I feel like within the next 6 months, I don't see any new job coming your way. All right. I don't feel like it's I mean, you can try, go and find a job, but I don't feel like it's gonna last. So be careful of your decision, at least for the next 6 months. So you're gonna be happy during this month. You're also gonna be going out, having some fun, seeing something recreational. There are some other people that, when they actually see you already being steadily dating someone, Someone is also going to be creating a Aquarius, okay, or someone's going to be creating some problems or issues. I'm picking up intruder. Intruder in your house, intruder in your workplace. Just be careful, okay? Someone's intention is not going to be good. So you're also going to be hanging around and you're going to be spending a lot of time together. Now, as you explore, there might be some things that you're going to be discovering about your person that they're not yet ready to explain to you. But you're going to be dating somebody um steadily. You've been looking back, thinking back into the past. Some of you, you've been together for 9 years, 7 years, 10, 12. Okay, I don't, this is under 20, definitely. Some of you, this could be under 10. But you've been looking back into the past, like how did it started? There are also some, I feel like there is something that you're going to be recalling that, your person tried to cover it up, but now you're starting to realize it. It's like it's something is gonna be opening up your eyes and you feel like, "Oh my god, yeah, that's why." Yeah, they're the one who's actually behind it, okay? You're gonna be making some changes in your home. I feel like you're gonna be rearranging, redecorating, renovating, and you're gonna be looking back into the past, like you're gonna be, suddenly discovering or you're gonna start, looking into this is unlike the Pisces reading that they're, the marriage sector, okay, the one that's already coupled, Pisces reading is like really excellent. Yours is actually under contradictory. So no matter what happens, now that you will also be slowly discovering some things in the past, the conspiracy with the family for you, it's like, oh my God, been such a dumb, for like a long period of time. So you're going to be pushing for the ending of this. Okay. Be careful of feeling stuck, getting stuck, anxiety. Okay. Be careful of traveling by land as well. Check your tires, check your engine and everything. Um, could also be in a mental solitary. Okay. Um, some of you might be getting that new virus. Okay. You might have a very itchy or painful sore throat. There is like an on and off fever, like a fever that just keeps on getting stronger, and sensitivity to light, or you want to be near fire because you're too cold. You need to reflect on your own actions. I don't feel like you're going to be dying, but this is something that's going to be like costing you a bit of money because you're going to need to get hospitalized. Okay. I'm so sorry if your reading is like this, Aquarius. I'm only the messenger. All right, May. Wow, Ten of Swords. Okay, let me stretch out a bit. I don't know why I'm feeling so drowsy. All right, so this month of May, Aquarius. Oh my God, like, oh my God, like, this is gonna be a serious illegal situation. If you are in a legal situation against, that is related to your job, this is gonna be like really affecting your marriage. For those of you who's already in a relationship, this is gonna be affecting your marriage in a real bad way. Things are gonna be turning upside down. Okay, your person might suddenly just divorce you out of nowhere. I'm seeing a lot of arguments. I'm seeing a lot of fights. Even your in-laws, even other people, you feel like you're already being surrounded by like a large fire, and for you, it's like, I'm not gonna be backing down on this. This is gonna be a battle, or this is gonna be a situation where you're gonna find yourself in a circle of fire alone, but you're not gonna be backing down. Try Okay, it's up to you. It's up to you. All right. This is your fight. This is your battle. But try to reconsider some other options so that the damage won't be that big, that you might just regret later on. If you are that strong, probably you have the strength of a lion. You feel like, yeah, you can like turn me down. You can't intimidate me. You can't bully me. But like, what is your point? What is your point? Did you think that that you're really like taking this too far, or you feel like that this is just like just okay? Things are gonna be turning around. Like, oof, hopefully, in the second part, your reading is gonna be something different. And somebody made a comment that when it comes to Aquarius, it's always bad. But what can I do? I'm only the messenger, right? All right. So you're gonna have a hard time connecting with other people, or you're going to start feeling so irrelevant. Communications will also be picking up. You need to be more proactive during this month. And you need to show that, they did not wasted their belief, their faith, and their expectations. Okay. The month of May is not going to be very favorable for you. Okay. I got to be honest with you. Financially, I feel like you're still going to be good, but your connection with other people, your connection with you know, with the people around your workplace might actually start. Okay. All right. I'm just trying to finish off all the annuals because I'm traveling soon. I really want to wrap this up, but I am not really expecting this kind of reading. All right, singles, time for you to meet the family, which is you're going to be a little bit hesitant because you feel like it is way too early for that. Some of you are going to be signing up a contract for like a new lease, moving into a new place. Someone might also be buying you a place. Wow. But yeah, and some of you, I mean, try to think long and hard about this. If you feel like that this is the right person for you, then go. Okay, probably this is the right person for you. You're gonna be taking. I don't feel like you're gonna be taking it bleh. I don't feel like you're gonna be taking it to the next level, but there's definitely a progress that you can see happening and coming in when it comes to your love life along with this person. You might also meet the kids of this person if there's any. Um, I feel like superficially it's gonna go good. All right, as usual, the mother, father, probably the in-laws are going to be very much involved, especially if your person have like probably their family of six or six siblings. They're going to be offering you something. There's something to do with business, money, stability. If you have kids, they're also going to be volunteering into taking care of their needs. But you're going to be giving them a firm no. You feel like I'm able to, I can work. Some of you might also have your own business. Yeah, you're gonna be giving them a very firm no. I feel like you're also gonna be getting the backup of your own family during at this point, and I feel like things from your end are not that bad. I feel like you can live and you can survive without this person's support. So you're not gonna be letting them manipulate you this way. Okay. I feel like they don't really know you that much because I'm seeing here that you have your own money. All right. Or you're probably that you have it's like you have a very good job. All right. All right. You're going to be hibernating during this month. I mean, if you're not really at work, you're just going to be staying at home. You're going to be avoiding calls from your friends and family or probably from the people that you usually hang out with. You just want to be alone. Some of you if you have a very large backyard or probably, probably you have you probably are also near the woods. You're going to be spending a lot of time in nature, which is good. Okay. And you're going to be staying at home, like it's like you're going to be formulating, thinking more of your problems. Be careful of a severe back pain. You might also have a hard time sleeping because of this, especially if you have a history of car accident and your back has been affected in the past. This is going to be coming back. All right. And yeah, I feel like you're just going to be spending a lot of time in nature. I don't see any major illness. That's the good thing. Okay, Aquarius that I'm seeing here. Not unless that you have any other pre-existing condition. I don't feel like you're going to be as sick as how you used to be. All right. Let's say look now, month of June. Then after this, I'm going to be taking a break and I'll see you in the next part. All right. Before I say something, let me finish off the spread. You need to compromise this month. Okay, I know you want to show that you can, that you're strong, you're like this, you're like that. Fine. Okay. You're proud. But be a little bit more practical. On the practical side, if you're going to be going, I don't know, whatever this is, that there is a decision that you have made that actually turned your tables upside or that turned your, your boat upside down, and it kind of aggravated some important people, that might actually cause them to cancel a project, walked away from you, cancel some payments, and leave you in the dark. Okay? Don't do this. They're ready to support you, but they're also asking you to compromise. Like what I said, be practical. You want to get back at someone, wait for a few years until you have your, you know, your armor or your carriage or storage is already prepped up and ready, and like you will have unlimited ammos. Okay, but if you feel like you're kind of already at the brink or on the edge, think long and hard about this. Think long and hard about this. You're also being asked to travel. Also, be careful of traveling. All right. You will still have some supportive people around you, but because of something like a drastic decision or step that you've made a few months back, this will be aggravating, or this will be affecting some of the important people that are actually acting like pillars, or supporting you fully right now. They're asking you, compromise, or we back off. You have a big decision to make. It's up to you. But I feel like it would be a very unwise decision if you're still gonna push and go ahead for this. Sometimes, in a war or battle, when you should know when to retreat. You should know when to keep on pushing forward. When you retreat, doesn't mean that you're already like a loser, or you're already like admitting your defeat. No, you just need to back off, try to strategize, change your ways or whatever, and that's the only time that you should, continue to fight, because this is really dangerous. Okay. Sometimes, if you want to win a war, it's not just all about being strong, or, like being having no fear, or like, ride or die. No, you will win a war because of a strategy, not because of your strength. Strength is just like, it comes as a third. All right. All right. You're also gonna be receiving payment, but uh, middle of the month, be careful of any drastic decision. Okay, although something is going to be saving you, because there will be a new door that's going to be opening up. You have a client. Okay, let's say, for example, that you're offering services or products or whatever it is that you do for a living. There is a client that already signed the contract, and then later on, they're just going to be backing off, and the down payment, they want a refund. But you're going to be saved because there is another client that will be signing up for you, will be, like making a full payment, and you're going to be able to give their money back. I'm not really sure what is the problem, but it seems like, just be careful because, it will be up and down, up and down, up and down. All right. Always have a backup plan and backup finance just in case. But your money still looks good. All right. Whatever losses that you might incur this month, it will be replaced by one or two more that are actually way better than whatever that is leaving. Okay. Be a little bit curious with your person this month. Not that you're gonna be discovering something awful, but I feel like you're gonna be like digging up a few things. Um, you're gonna find out that this is actually their third divorce, or yeah, or more than that. And it seems like their marriage only lasts for like 2 years or less than 5 years. And right after that, they're gonna get married after quite some time, and it's gonna be the same. There's like a trail or like a cycle. Um, you're also gonna find a letter, either it's from a father or from a yeah. I'm strongly getting it's only from a father. It could be an uncle, and there is something there that they are saying something about their past. So I'm not really seeing anything bad, except that your person is not really gonna appreciate you prowling and nosing around. Okay, you're being yeah, it's like you're being nosy. All right. But don't feel like they're gonna see it as I don't feel like they're gonna see it as more of a big thing. It's like they feel like, okay, no biggie. But if there's something that you wanted to know, ask me instead of acting like a detective. So I feel like you're gonna be like seeing this person steadily, and you're still gonna have a lot of good time. And you're also gonna be learning a lot of mature things with this person and how to deal with things and how to be in a relationship. You're also gonna be asking them, why is it that you keep on divorcing your wives and stuff like that? And I don't feel like that they've been losing money because they're very clever. Every time that they're also, every time that they get married, they make sure that they're gonna be signing out a prenup. Okay. Your person is still gonna try and woo you, but you're gonna be very welled up this time. You feel like I try, I heard you. Like I tried to see things in your perspective, but I just can't really see, the reason why I have to stay in this marriage. Um, your person is also going to be blocking your success and whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. They're going to be distracting you this month. You're going to be asking for some advice from a loved one or from a friend or from a sister or something like that. And whatever advice that they're going to be giving you, it's going to be opening up your eyes, and you feel like, yeah, you're going to be making a decision of not really like repeating this again. You're going to be looking back into the past, like how did it started? Why did we actually get down into this? We were happy, we were in love, we love our kids, and yada yada yada. But that's actually the thing. Your person is supposed to make a stand for you, not for their family. You are the spouse. They married you. You've exchanged vows. You have promises to each other, but it is what it is. It's actually hard being married to a person like that. That they will be like taking the side of their family, their sister or their brother more than you. Especially if you live in one house. Oh my God. Like that's like one heck of an awful life. Being with the in-laws. All right, feeling so trapped, and like what I said, you're even the pain in your back is also going to get even worse during this month. So please be very careful. Much better for you to either go for some acupuncture or for some sort of a therapy. Yeah, look at this, both. There's something about your back that you might actually have a hard time. Probably that you're too tall, all right, that your bone is also getting affected and losing its nutrients or something like that. Be careful. Okay, if there is a parade that you're going to be attending, be careful of any explosion. Be careful of poisonous smoke or fire. Um, to the extent that it's going to be suffocating you or poisoning you. You're also going to be developing like frequent migraines during this month because of too much thinking. Also, avoid blinking lights. All right. If you've been having some issues with your, let's say, for example, you've been having a lot of headaches and feeling so nauseous and stuff like that, you don't even know why. Every time that there's like a blinking light, especially those that in the bicycle, it's actually bad for you. All right. Probably that you don't even know this yet. All right. The back pain keeps on repeating. Please go and check out with the doctor. I'll see you in the part two. All right. And if you want to have your own annual forecast, just chat with me on my Instagram or visit me at my website, sophiaclairvoyant.com. Blessings to you.